Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Winter National Guard Armory and happy New Year's Eve as we are underway here at the Winter Armory. Little technical difficulties. I think we got them all solved. The Winter Lady Warriors hosting the Wagner Red Raiders, as that is Peyton Sargent at the free throw line. She misses both free throws. 2-0 score here. Ashlyn Copel with the first bucket of the afternoon. Of course, this is a makeup game that was postponed from that December 12th regular scheduled matchup. As Copel drives in, nice move to the hoop, and not going to get the bucket, but she is going to draw the foul. And that'll be the first foul on the Winter Lady Warriors here of the afternoon. Starting lineups for the Red Raiders. Number 10 is Mattia Breuer. She is a 5'10" junior. Number 14, Braxton Nedved, a 5'10" junior. Raven Madritsky, a 6'3" junior. Number 23 is Hayden Knutson. She is a 5'9" junior. And at the free throw line, Ashlyn Copel, the Nebraska commit, the 6'3" senior, as she misses the free throw. And still remains 2-0. Here's Alice Wilson bringing up the ball, gets it to Kylie Sockshin, Peyton Sargent, Livia Otis, and Lily Barfus out there, the regular starting lineup for the Lady Warriors. Both teams come in 2-1 on the season. Winner's last game against a very tough Sioux Falls Christian team. There's a foul from behind on Madritsky. Winner losing that one big on the 20th of December. I don't remember. It was an ugly score, 70-something to 22, I believe. Wagner coming in same day against Lennox, having dropped a game to them, losing that one by 18 as Barfitz puts up the shot off the rim and a nice offensive rebound. So both teams with 2 losses against 2 very good Class A teams in Sioux Falls Christian and Lennox. Lennox actually beat Sioux Falls Christian here to give Sioux Falls Christian their first loss of the season. I know Lennox sitting at 5-0 now on this early season. Ball stays here with the Lady Warriors, looking for their first basket. 6:07 to go in our first quarter, and we're going to have a 5-second delay. Nobody getting open for the Lady Warriors. It will let Winter get set up in their press defense, and I think they're resetting the shot clock here. As Wagner easily breaks the press of the Lady Warriors. The runner put up, missed, and Lily Barfus, huge rebound. That was Hayden Holzbauer, who's checked in. These two teams very familiar with each other. Of course, most of these girls played volleyball against each other here this last fall. 4 times is all, with Wagner winning the most important one as Sargent with the first points for the Lady Warriors. Wagner defeating Winter in that SODAC 16 matchup to advance to the state tournament in volleyball. So these girls very familiar with each other, a lot of familiar names playing against each other now on the basketball court. High arching pass inside. Winner just doesn't have an answer for that 6'3" frame of Kopel. She has the 4 points for the Red Raiders. Of course, the Red Raiders will take on the Winter Warriors as Winter turns the ball over. Nice save by Holzbauer. They will take on the boys next Saturday afternoon here, January 10th. In that makeup game, that'll be about a 2:15, 2:30 start, similar to today. And that's going to be the first foul called on Kylie Sakshin. So it stays with the Red Raiders. Lob inside. Kopel misses it. And an easy rebound for Winter here. Looking to tie this up or maybe take the lead. Barfus, long three, and a good hustle by Wilson to save it, and then she loses control. What are they going to say? They're going to say that's off of Wilson. Could have been off of Coach Mike Kopel down there. So Wagner basketball. These two teams last year met. It was Wagner winning at 71-57. Of course, Wagner last year went 18-7 overall, made the state basketball tournament, and brought home 7th place. And a first-round matchup with Mockpia-Luta, who went on to be the state runner-ups. Good lob inside, and the ball up and in for Holzbauer. Kopel on. Oh, good block by Kopel there. And, oh, nice hustle by Sargent. Great job by Peyton to save the ball. And then as she's falling out of bounds, she just knocks it off the knees of Ashlyn Kopel. And out of bounds off of Wagner, so stays with Winter here. Well, now they're talking it over here. And getting that straightened out, so we'll stay Winter basketball. Bounce pass into Sargent. She shoots it up off glass. No good. And here come the Red Raiders quickly down the court. Long three put up here and drained. That is Nedved, her first points of the afternoon. And just like that, it's a 9-2 lead for the Red Raiders. Winter got to keep this close as they can here, not to let this get way out of hand quickly. Barfus loses the handle. Now Sakshin. She'll drive around on the right side. Nice feed inside to Sargent. Just gets it to roll in. Good job by Sakshin there to find Sargent. Sargent has the 4 points for the Lady Warriors. Good defense there by Barfus. She knocks it away. And wisely pulls it back. Waits for some help. Sakshin now to Otis. Inside to Sargent going against Kopel. Nice job off glass. Peyton Sargent going against the senior there. Sophomore against senior. Winter back within 3 here. Ooh. Kind of know where everybody is down there in the baseline. Pushed out here to Breuer. Now to Kopel. She's being guarded by Otis. Gets around Otis. Lays it off glass and in. Kopel down with 6 points on the afternoon. Winter going to walk it up here. This is Sakshin. Screen being set up. Now Sakshin going to drive. Breuer knocks it away, but Sakshin, nice feed out to Sargent. Sargent can't get that one to fall. And quickly down the court. This is what Wagner likes to do. They like to run. And that one laid up and in. I believe that was Knutson. Red Raiders have scored here in the afternoon. Kopel from behind, and we're going to have a foul, blocking foul. That's going to be called on Sakshin. That's going to be her second. Just going for the ball. Third team foul on Winter. Sakshin's second as we see a couple substitutes coming in here for the Lady Warriors. Looks like got to get a number here. I believe that is Harper Otis checking in, number 3, the 8th grader, and Katie Peterson checking in, number 30, the sophomore, for the Lady Warriors. 2:07 to go here in our first quarter. Oh, great feed inside. That one up off glass and in for Knutson. Excuse me, that's Holzbauer. I'm sorry. And there's going to be a foul on Wagner. That is going to be on Brewer. I think that's her first. Both teams have committed 3 fouls here in the first quarter. Winner does get it in. That's Otis to Otis there. And that one going to be dribbled out of bounds, but off of Wagner. So with minute 46, Winner looking for a big basket here. Cut into this lead. Into Sargent now. She'll get it back to Livy Otis. Dribble around top the key. It's like a man-to-man defense here by the Red Raiders. Otis going to put up the 3 just off the iron. Winner just having trouble getting anything to fall, but there's Sargent. Oh, follows her own shot. No foul called. Loose ball picked up by Peterson, and we'll stay with Winner. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Don't have to get in a hurry-up mode here. Still 20 to shoot. Inside to Sargent, going against Copel. Sargent, nice move. Oh, going to dish it back out. Now 11 to shoot on the shot clock. And that ball is going to be knocked away. That should stay with the Winner, but they're going to run into a shot clock violation. They got to throw this up. They got to shoot it here. They don't look at the clock, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Otis thought she was looking at the clock, but another turnover by Winner here. So 56 seconds to go here in our first quarter. Wagner's led the whole time. Oh, good job by Barfus. Boy, she reads those passes so well. Lily's done that a lot. Oh, but great defense on the other side here. Credit to Nedved hurrying back. We'll stay with Winner. Otis will come out, be replaced again by Alice Wilson. Harper Otis will take the ball out. Feed inside to Sargent, and no foul called. Clean block by Copel. Sargent, good hustle again. Boy, they're letting them play here. Looks like a couple fouls could have been called, but they're saying everything's clean. And that one's going to be a foul. As hitting the deck is number 23. That is Knutson, and she will go to the free throw line. Looks like they're going to get that one on Barfus. That'll be her second. First free throw is too strong. Second free throw on the way, off the iron, no good. Wagner 0 for 4 at the free throw line here in this first quarter. Plenty of time for Winter to set something up, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on, looks like number 12. Yep. That'll be on Hannah Holzbauer, the sophomore. Only one senior on this Wagner team. Of course, that's Copel. 5 juniors, 4 sophomores, 3 freshmen, and 3 8th graders. So a huge core coming back next year. They do return 9 returners from last year's team. 3 of those are starters. So lots of experience on this Wagner team. 6 seconds to shoot. And, boy, again, no foul called. Nice hustle. Great job by Sargent. Now the foul's called. She'd have liked to have the bucket, but instead she'll go to the free throw line. And that'll be Copel's first foul.
Does that count as a missed shot on the foul? No, it's because it's the foul, right?
So Peyton Sargent back to the free throw line. Just off the iron. Peyton with all 6 points for the Lady Warriors. 4 different Red Raiders have scored here in the first quarter. Second free throw, no good. And Copel with the rebound, going to chuck it up, and that's how our quarter going to end as Wagner leads it 15-6. We'll step away. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
And surrounding communities. Each Wednesday you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here, in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Second quarter action underway here. It's the Winter Lady Warriors with possession. Again, both teams sitting at 2-1 on the season. That ball knocked away. They're going to say last touched by Wagner. Good job by Sokshin. Just let that roll out of bounds. She knew it was last touched by a Red Raider. Again, like I said, both teams coming in 2-1. Winner with their loss to Sioux Falls Christian on the 20th of December. And Wagner with the loss to Lennox that same day. Wagner does come in scoring just under 50 a game. They only allow 36. Winner scoring almost 44 a game, but they do allow almost 57 points a game. Of course, you give up 77 points to Sioux Falls Christian. That shows up big. And ball knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Wagner. Sokshin almost with the steal. Both teams in that first quarter were 0 for 4 from the free throw line. So I'm sure that's something that coaches will discuss here. Feed inside to Kopel. Dribbles with her left. Pushes it back out. Three put up. Off glass too strong. And the rebound comes down to the Lady Warriors. That was Nedved who put up the shot. Sokshin with nice drive. Oh, Kopel kind of detoured that shot as she got there, and Sokshin just had to kind of throw it up over the top of that 6'3" senior. Kopel on the other end all by herself from the free throw line. She has 8 of the 17 points. Sargent, the only one to score for Winter so far in the afternoon, with all 6. Ooh, Lily Barfus got it way too far underneath the hoop there. Kopel from top of the key, that one just off the iron. Winter lucky not to give up points there. Oh, nice head fake by, oh, they're going to call travel. Head fake by Barfus, then she just took that extra step. And boy, it's just mistakes like that are killing Winter right at the moment. Checking in for the first time this afternoon for the Lady Warriors, number 10, Maddie Danford, the 5'9" sophomore. Harper Otis also back in the ballgame, along with Sokshin, Livy Otis, and Peyton Sargent. Winter in a big drought. They haven't scored a bucket for quite a while. Feed inside to Kopel, off glass and in. That's just too easy for Ashland. Haven't seen Madritsky started the game, Raven Madritsky, and she's been on the bench most of the first quarter. I'm not sure if she got injured as Winter turns the ball over again. Foul. Or foul? Okay.
Blocking foul.
Of course, Madritsky also goes 6'3". No, again, I don't know if she had an injury, sick, or she looks okay down there, but she's currently on the bench, which helps Winter. You already got one 6'3" person out there. You don't need both of them as Kopel puts another shot up and in. And Wagner's starting to run away with this. Winter needs a basket big time here. Otis blocked by who else but Ashlyn Kopel. And that's going to be a blocking foul, and that's foul number 3 on Kylie Sokshin here. With 5:22 to go in our first half. Immediately, Alice Wilson off the bench. Of course, Winter, both the boys and girls, doubleheader action Friday as they head over to Parkston. Of course, the boys got their first victory yesterday over Parker Marion at the Parker Classic. I think 71-57 or something like that was the final score. Long three put up here. That's too strong. And Adam Danford with the rebound. And Coach, Winner calls the timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after word from one of these sponsors.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back at the Winter Armory, it is winter possession, down 21-6 with 5:10 to go in the first half. Again, getting back to Friday afternoon action, doubleheader in Parkston. I believe the girls' varsity game will start around 4:30. The boys scheduled for around 6. I know there is a C game for boys, I believe, and then, of course, JV games. Tony Kinnenberg will have all the action starting that afternoon. I believe 1 o'clock. Check out our Facebook page. We'll have the official start time there. And then, there's Madritsky checking that again. Not on the regular schedules. They've added 2 games, one apiece for each the Winter Lady Warriors and Warriors. Saturday afternoon, the Lady Warriors will take on the White River Lady Tigers in Presho at around 4:30. That's part of the Sacred Hoop Classic. Feed inside and up and in, the basket good for Wagner. That is number 51, Clara Sokup, checking in her first basket. And then about 6 o'clock, the Winter Warriors will take on Laura Brule at Presho, again in the Sacred Hoops Classic. Originally, if you're looking at school calendars, it probably said at Wall. There was some misconceptions, confusion, as Wilson puts up the 3, no good. And that is rescheduled for Presho at around 4:30 and 6 o'clock. We'll have coverage on Winter Warriors Live from the Lyman Gardens that afternoon. So a lot of basketball coming up here on Friday and Saturday for the Warriors and Lady Warriors. Oh, nice head fake, but the missed shot. Good job by Danford just to spike that out to her teammate. And then next week, the Warriors and Lady Warriors head to Chamberlain to take on the Cubs, and then back home action on next Thursday. So basketball season is heating up. Lots of action here in the next 4 or 5 weeks. And a lot of those games will be home for Winter, so they'll have a nice home stand for a while coming up. Peterson back in for Winter. Winter really needs a basket, boy. They have not scored at all here in the second quarter. They haven't scored since about the middle of the first quarter. Good defense by the Red Raiders. Winter just can't get anything, especially from the outside. And then you got Kopel and Madritsky both in the ball game now. You're not going to get much on the inside. Harper Otis going to dribble around. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble. In trouble. Got to get it to somebody. And Madritsky just comes from behind and strips it away. Nice feed. Kopel with the assist. Feeds it to Braxton Nedved. Braxton with 5 now in the afternoon. Boy, Winter needs a basket desperately here. Peterson going to dribble around to the right. It's stopped. Good move inside here by Barfus. Can't get it to go. Boy, Winter just can't buy a bucket. And that one finally, the offensive rebound put back. Winter finally with the bucket here. So 25-8, Kopel inside. Feeds it out. Shot put up, no good. And nice hustle there by Peterson to run it down. Shot missed there by Holzbauer. Otis gives it to Otis. Older sister, younger sister. Oh, Harper gets stripped and then knocks the ball away. Good defense, and we're going to have officials timeout here, I think, as Harper gets off the floor a little slowly. Might have got a little rug burn there. As we see Brewer check back in. She replaces Holzbauer for Wagner. 2:28 to go in our first half. Again, the Winter Warriors picked up their first victory of the season yesterday over a nice Parker Marion team. But a tough test coming up on the road on Friday for both the Lady Warriors and Warriors as they take on 2 good Parkston teams. Winter hitting a big gauntlet in their schedule right now, the Lady Warriors, that is. Good feed down low to Sargent. She was being guarded too closely there. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, nice read there and a steal. And the layup, no good. Kopel tries to come, she does come away with it. Wow. Those long arms, an easy grab for Ashland, and she puts it up now. She has 14 on the afternoon. Harper Ross going to dribble around. Boy, defense for Wagner's just pushing Winter out, clear out on the perimeter. You just can't get anything set up. There's going to be a foul on Sokup, it looks like. Wilson checking back in, and Caden Knutson also checking back in here for Wagner. Minute 38 to go in the half. Both teams have only committed 2 fouls each here, so we haven't shot any free throws. Oh, nice steal. Oh, beautiful save. But Winter does come away with it. Sargent going right at Kopel. Boy, Kopel just makes you adjust your shot. Just hard to shoot around her. And coast to coast, nobody stopping ball. Too easy. 29-8 our score here. Winter's only scored once here in this second quarter. Harper Otis, boy, this Wagner team is so handsy. They're so quick. Again, they returned 9 girls from last year's team. 3 of those are starters. There is so much experience out there. Winter, a very young, inexperienced team, and it's showing right now. And there's another turnover by the Lady Warriors. So at 52 seconds to go here, we're going to see Avery Mankey, number 2, checking in for the first time this afternoon, the 5'5" freshman for Winter. Inside to Kopel. Sargent holds her ground. Nice job. Good job by Sargent there to alter that shot. And they're going to call a travel. No, they're going to call a push from behind on Wagner. Who do they call that on? That's on number 23. That is on Knutson, excuse me. Keep messing those two up. Again, Winter brings back, 9 returners also. 2 of them are starters, but just a lot of inexperience when you graduate. 5 seniors that played a lot the last few years. You got some young freshmen, 8th graders, sophomores out there, and right now Wagner they're young also, but they've got so much experience. Otis, nice job off glass. That's Livy Otis, her first basket of the afternoon. 16 seconds to go in our first half. Inside there, and that one that stays with Wagner here. High arching shot, no good. Barfus can get a shot up here. Nope, and that's how the half's gonna end. All Wagners, they lead it 29-10. We'll step away. We'll be back here in approximately 9 minutes.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
Hi, this is Logan from Lita's Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offer is on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your trusted local Beck's seed dealer. Beck's has earned the confidence of growers across the country with proven performance and unmatched growth. But they're not stopping there. They're driven to innovate, discover, and help you succeed season after season. Stop in and talk to Trace and the team at Meyer Ag to take advantage of Beck's unbeatable reward programs for this year's seed sales. Meyer Ag, making every acre count for you.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
At Fort Randall Federal Credit Union, we believe your money should work for you. Whether you're saving for something big, borrowing for something better, or planning for whatever comes next, we're here to help you get there. And the best part? You're never just an account number. You're a neighbor, a member, someone we know by name. Fort Randall Federal Credit Union. Visit us today and let's plan your tomorrow. Or find out more at ftrandallfcu.com.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step toward better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
A lot of family members don't realize when you get picked to be the executor of mom and dad's estate or the trustee, it is a thankless job. I have met with lots of families where the heartstring emotion of selling a family farm, if you're not a farmer and not been in a farming family, you can't understand the dynamics that go in with that. You just got to be patient, let them air any concerns that they have, listen to them, and try to understand the struggles that everyone goes through and make it a positive experience.
At Iverson Auto, our legacy is your trust. Whether you're in Mitchell or in Huron, we embody the values that have defined us for generations. We have been your partner on the road since 1948.
We bring decades of expertise to ensure your journey begins with confidence. Our goal is to turn your visit into a memorable experience, leaving you with a smile and peace of mind.
Iverson Auto of Mitchell and Huron are here to make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable every step of the way.
Visit us online at iversonauto.com.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back at the Winter Armory, as we are getting ready to start our second half, it's all Wagner leading at 29-10. Unofficial stats for the Lady Warriors: Livy Otis with 2 points, Lily Barfus with 2 points, and Peyton Sargent with 6. Winter was 0 for 4 from the free throw line in that first half. Wagner was also 0 for 4 from the free throw line, so neither team shooting well from the free throw line. Hosbauer with 4 points, Nedved with 5, Knutson with 2, Sokup with 2, and Ashton Copel leading all scoring with 16 points here in the first half. And right away, the Lady Warriors create a turnover. Winter just hasn't been able to set up their press defense, haven't gotten very many shots to fall, and that's when they set up that press. Looking to come out here in half and try to cut into this lead. This is Sakshan putting up the 3 just off the iron. Sargent runs it down, does save it. Winter can regroup here. Inside Sargent going right at Copel. They're going to push it back out. Kind of a hook shot up and off glass and in by Livy Otis. That's a good way to start the second half. Here, Copel, somebody got a stop ball. She'll just take it by herself. Winter has no answer for the Nebraska commit. Of course, Ashland, a 5-star Nebraska commit for the Lady Cornhuskers next year. has a good chance to get some playing time as a freshman, it sounds like. Heavily recruited across the country and picked the Lady Cornhuskers as her future. And I think it'll be a bright one. Be looking forward to watching her and her career. As Livy Otis draws the foul. That foul was called on Mattia Brewer, her second foul, as Otis again. Neither team can hit a free throw here this afternoon. That's 9 free throws shot in the ball game, none made. Second free throw, that's too strong. And a loose ball, and we're gonna have a tie up here. And possession arrow is to winner. Good, awesome, great job by Alice Wilson there. Going against a 6'3" Madritsky. And Alice comes away with it. This is Livy, top the key, gets it to Wilson. Wilson will dribble around, gets stopped there by Knutson. Shot put up no good. Barfus able to run it down. Last touched by Winner, they're saying. So that'll be Wagner basketball. I got a moment. We're going to quick shout out to former Winner Lady Warrior Beth Wilcox Bratton in the house. Of course, now she lives in the state of Washington, a lawyer there, home for the holidays. Saw her across the way, talked to her mom. Good feed inside. Beth, one of the best basketball players to come out of Winter. Had a great career here as a Lady Warrior, and found out her oldest son is going to participating in a basketball team, 14 and under team in Paris coming here this spring or summer. So what an opportunity. Beth passed it on her basketball skills to her children there, as our first free throw of the day is made by, I believe that's Knutson at the free throw line, and it is. Second free throw also good. So Hayden with her 4th point of the day. Beth would probably be out there. She could probably go out and play basketball right now. She'd love to be out there playing. She had a stellar career again for the Lady Warriors. As Sakshan splits the defense and cannot get the roll. And Kopel rips down the rebound. Here come the Red Raiders. Kopel gonna square up for 3 and drains it. Kopel might be 6'3", but boy, she can shoot from anywhere in the court. Shows why she was so heavily recruited across the country by your big D1 schools. Again, alters the shot, will stay with Winner. Just so smart. A lot of players like that would commit the foul and just knows her timing, knows how to block the ball, and stays with Winner here. That one knocked away, but Barfus able to come up with it. And that one knocked out of her hand. Nope, she just lost it on the way up. So another turnover by Winner. .5:35 to go in our third quarter. Again, Winner coming off that ugly loss to Sioux Falls Christian. Of course, the defending state A champs. Another good team. Kopel with those long arms. Oh, ouch. Hits the deck. Good sportsmanship there by Barfus to help her up. Kopel will go to the free throw line here. And that foul called on Barfus. That's her 3rd. Kopel with the first free throw. She's 22 on the afternoon, as we see Hannah Holzbauer coming in for Madritsky. And second free throw good for Kopel. So the lead's 26. Last year, Winner lost to Wagner, 71-57 over in Wagner. Right now, trying to cut into the score here. Wagner's defense just so tough. Shot put up, good rebound. And put up and in. I believe that was Sakshan. I was looking down for a second. Her first points of the game. Kopel off glass and in, and count it. Boy, she's just so hard. Winner just doesn't have an answer. So foul was called on Peyton Sargent. That's her third for Winter. Well, Peyton's the height that Winter has, and she's been on Copel doing a good job, but how she's going to be on the bench with those 3 fouls. Winter just got a lot smaller in the lineup. It's Copel, after going 0 for 2 that first half, the free throw line is now a perfect 3 for 3. Feed inside here to Livy Otis, and they're going to get a blocking foul before the shot. And they're going to call that on number 40. I think they said 45. That is Peyton Wightman. Witchman is checked in. Shot put up there by, I believe that's Danford, missed. But Winter just can't get anything to fall. That was the problem they had against Sioux Falls Christian on the 20th. Just could not get those shots to fall. And really having trouble this afternoon. Nice feed inside, off glass and in. That's how you do it. And that basket good for Holzbauer. She has 6 on the afternoon. Soction pushes it out to Harper Otis, top of the key. Soction on the right wing. They're trying to get something inside, but just tough defense by the Red Raiders. Danford puts up the shot too strong, and Copel with the rebound. Numbers for Wagner here. Copel feeds it inside. Winter lost containment, and an easy layup there for Holzbauer. Her second bucket in a row. And I believe we're going to have a running clock here. We're going to have a timeout first, though, called by the Lady Warriors here. We'll step away also. This one is a 60-second one. We'll bring you word from a couple of our sponsors.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back at the Winter Armory, 45-14 our score here. It's all Red Raiders. They've led from the opening tip. And it will be Winter basketball here. Soction will take it out, get it to Otis. Otis will dribble around left wing, pushes it back out to Peterson. 18 on the shot clock for Winter here, coming out of that timeout. Here's Soction, puts up the runner. She'll draw the foul. Free throws are huge here. Winter is so far 0 for 6 on the afternoon from the free throw line. Have yet to hit that free throw. Stops the clock. This is when you need to make those shots. Soction's first one bounces up and in. Sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty if it works. Quick shout out, Maida Watzel checking in. Watching it saying, go Lady Warriors. As Peyton Sargent coming back in. She's got those 3 fouls. She'll replace Barfus here. Peterson, Danford, Soction, and Livy Otis on the floor. Soction 2 for 2 on the trip. Winter not even going to set up their press here. Ooh, that would look like a little extra step there by Sokup, but nothing called. Inside to Copel. She'll dish it back out. Head fake by Sokup, and oh boy. I thought it looked like a clean block from here for Soction, but they're going to call the foul, and she just picked up number 4. She will come out, replaced by the 8th grader, Harper Otis. Ball knocked away. Copel runs it down, dishes it back out. High arcing shot, no good. And running the rebound. Oh, nice save. Beautiful job by Holzbauer. But Winter comes away with the steal. 2:27 to go in our third quarter. Dish out to Peterson. Harper Otis going to dribble around, gets it to Danford. Loses the handle, but runs it down. Good defense here. Boy, Winter they get rattled. That little bit of that youth showing through for Winter there. They just get rattled. They get themselves in a corner, and then they commit a foul 50 feet from the basket. That one's going to be called on Peterson, her first. And that's the 5th team foul on Winter in the quarter, so the Red Raiders will be shooting free throws the rest of this quarter, 2 minutes to go. And that sends Copel back to the free throw line. She's got 24, make it 25 on the afternoon. As Barfus checking back in, she'll replace Stanford. Again, a lot of youth on this Lady Warrior team getting some valuable playing time. As Copel now is perfect from the free throw line here in the second half. Wagner going to back off on defense here, but they are playing that tough, sticky man-to-man defense. They just are rattling the Lady Warriors. That shot put up, but a blocking foul going to be called. And Otis going to go to the free throw line. Foul was called on Witchman, Peyton Witchman, an 8th grader for Wagner. Again, they have 3 8th graders. Quite a bit of younger classmen on their team also. As Otis, both teams shooting way better from the free throw line here in the second half. Otis now with, 5 on the afternoon, unofficially. Cuts the lead to 30. And, just in and out. Copel with the rebound. Quickly down the court come the Red Raiders. That's soak up for 3 off the iron. And Livy Otis, nice defensive rebound. 1 and done for Wagner. Peterson, she can't throw that across the lane like that. That gets knocked away. Copel from the left wing drains it. Ashlyn Copel makes Winter pay after the turnover. 50-17 our score here. It's all Wagner. Minute 7 to go in the third quarter. Both teams at 2-1, but Wagner are on their way. Unless something crazy happens in that fourth quarter, on their way to 3-1 on the season. Good foul called by Wilson there. Make Copel earn it at the free throw line here. I believe that's Alice's first foul, and it is. The junior for Winter. Copel, another free throw. She's 6 for 6 here in this third quarter alone. As number 32, Jory Faninga, 5'11", sophomore, Jory only a freshman, checking in for the first time. And Copel with another free throw. Otis going to dribble in the lane, put up the shot, cannot get it to go. It's just been that kind of a day for Winter again. Quickly down the court, all run and gun right now for the Red Raiders as Holzbauer puts that off glass and in. She has 10 in the afternoon. Winter is going to have to put up a shot here, about a second differential. Inside to Faninga, lost the handle, and no foul called here. Quickly down the court again. Sokop lost the handle, and last touch by the Red Raiders. So with the running clock, Winter can try to hurry up and get a shot put up here. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Otis going to put it up over Copel. Altered the shot. Can she get it off? She does. And hits the backboard, but no good. Our score is 54-17 as the Red Raiders all over Winter. We'll step away. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back at the Winter Armory, Lady Warriors down 54-17 in our final frame here. Ashlyn Copel leading all scoring. She has 31 unofficially on the afternoon. I'm not sure Ashlyn's hit 50 points scoring before. I know she's probably scored in the 40s, make it 33 on the afternoon. Quickly down the court comes Winter. Ooh, Barfus picks up her dribble. Shot off iron, no good, and one and done. Lady Warriors just very poor shooting percentage here. Last game they only scored, I think, 22 against Sioux Falls Christian. They got a little ways to go on get to that mark here. Let's hope they can get some baskets to fall here in this fourth quarter. Try to get some confidence and momentum built up, getting ready for Parkston on Friday. Well, I'm not sure what that was, but just a bad turnover. Payton kind of turned and looked like, whoops, I think I went the wrong way. 7 minutes to go here in our ball game. Eved inside to Madritsky. Haven't seen a lot of Raven Madritsky here this afternoon. And Sakshin, nice hustle to the hoop. Doesn't get the basket, but she will go to the free throw line. First free throw for Sakshin is good. Rattles in. Kylie with 5 points now on the day. Again, don't forget, both boys and girls action from Parkston on Friday afternoon is Kylie's 1 for 2 on that trip. And nobody's stopping ball, and just too easy for Copel. Friday's action will be brought to you by Trojan Sports Live, and on the other end, Copel with the block. She'll pull up, long three, and drains it. Wow. And Coach Mike Copel going to call a timeout here. I think he's going to put in some bench players. We'll take the timeout also. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back at the Winter Armory, I thought Coach Copel was going to pull some of his starters here. He's still got them out there. Next action for the Red Raiders. Let's check out their schedule here. Looks like they'll be in action on Saturday as they will host Avon as Wilson puts up the long three. Madritsky with the easy rebound. Ashlyn all by herself. Oh, nice control. Didn't get the shot. Nice job by Barfus to rip it down. And Lily going to get it quickly across the timeline here. So again, looks like, Wagner hosting Avon on Saturday. Avon coming in right now at 2-2 on the season. Soction, oh, just cannot get the roll. That's just been the afternoon for the Lady Warriors. Just shots are there, they're just not falling. And Copel, nice step inside as she puts that up, and I think that gives her 40 on the afternoon. And now we're going to have some subs coming in here for the Red Raiders. Is this a full timeout? Looks like it is. Nope. 30 as Lady Warriors are just going to stay on the court. We'll just stay here too. So I'll get you some names here of the substitutes for Wagner. Looks like number 30 in the game. That is Valencia Big Bear. She's a 5'8" freshman. Just some other numbers here. Number 11 is Livia Pudznik. I hope I said that right. She's in the ball game. It's 5'9" sophomore. This is Soka bringing it up. Oh, great read. Kylie Soction playing defensive back. She does that a lot and lays it up and in. Good job by the senior for Winter. Also out there, looks like number 30. I said Big Bear. Pudznik is there. And number 12, that is Holzbauer. She's been in and out this afternoon. And number 45 is Witchman, and we've called her name a couple times. So Coach Copel, of course, Ashlyn's dad, and her mom, Tara, assistant coach. Coach Copel's pulled his starters here as they are in control of this one, up by 39. Sargent able to maintain possession here. Good defense underneath. Sargent, great move inside. Sargent's been quiet since the first quarter. She had 6 in the first. That's her first basket of since that first quarter, and we're going to have a foul, I think, on Wilson here. Oh, they actually called that on Soction, and that's her 5th. So Kylie is going to foul out here now. And it looks like she's going to finish her afternoon with 7 points, it looks like. So she'll foul out. Shot put up, missed there, and Liviotis with the rebound. Quickly down the court, finding her teammate Barfus. And Barfus, all shot was altered there. And Sargent unable to save it on the other end. Danforth going to check back in here for Winter. So Lady Ware's next action again, Friday afternoon from Parkston, approximately 4:30 for the varsity. I believe the JV games will be streamed that afternoon also. And the boys will play about 6 that night, the varsity. And then we'll have action from the Lyman Gardens as Wilson puts up the 3. Lyman Gardens on Saturday, as that one's not going to be saved by Wagner. And Sacred Hoops Classic from Presho. Winter Lady Warriors will be taking on White River around 4:30. And then the boys will be taking on Lower Brule around 6 o'clock that evening. So lots of basketball, doubleheaders on Friday and Saturday, and then the schedule really gets busy coming up the next several weeks here right after the beginning of the new year. 2:40 to go in our ball game. Danford to Peterson. Sokup almost got the strip. Peterson going to dribble around. She'll put up the shot, too strong. And Harper Otis runs it down. That did not hit iron, so the shot clock does not reset. Cameron Olson in the ball game for Winter. Got it, get a shot up here. Sargent being mugged. That shot going to be put up. Danford, that might have been blocked, and that's a shot clock violation. As Winter with another turnover. Cameron Olson, the 5'1" freshman for Winter. And they're going to get a blocking foul, I think, here on... No, they're going to call... The charge is going to be called on Holzbauer there. Kind of a delayed... The whistle was right there, which is kind of a delayed call then. Yeah. Boys have practice after this, Levi? Of course, Winter Warriors get their first victory of the season yesterday over in Parkston against Parker Marion Pheasants. Nice victory for Winter to see if they can get some momentum going for the rest of the season. And the Lady Warriors are going to turn that one over. Or they're going to say... No, they're going to say last touch by Wagner? No. Some confusion. No, last touch by Wagner. Some more subs in for Winter. Number 20, Aubrey Heenan coming in for the first time, the 5'3" 8th grader. Faninga checking back in, Mankey back in, Cameron Olson and Maddie Danford out there. So with a minute to go, Winter going to drop to 2-2 on the season. Tough matchup on Friday as they take on an undefeated Parkston team. And they're going to call jump ball here. That should go back to Winter, and it will. A couple more subs coming in for Wagner. Looks like number 35, Taishay Medicine Bears, a 5'8" freshman. Just some more numbers here. Looks like number... long hair, I can't read all the numbers very well. And another turnover by Winter. Steele taken away. Katrina Brown Bear, 5'9" juniors, checked in also for Wagner. And we're going to have a jump ball called here. We'll stay with Wagner, and that'll pretty much wrap it up with 10 seconds to go here. Wagner can get one last shot off here. Putzbeck puts it up. High arcing three, no good. Danford pulls it away, and Heenan just going to hold on to it, and that will be our final from the Winter Armory as the Red Raiders come to town and take this one 61-24. We're going to step away for about 90 seconds, add up some unofficial stats, and be back for our totals.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back at the Winter Armory, some unofficial stats here. The final score, 61-24, all Red Raiders from the tip-off. Winter kept it close there early in the first quarter, but then Wagner just took over, and they win this one 61-24. You can see some unofficial stats up for Wagner. Holzbauer is going to finish the afternoon with 10. Braxton Nedwood with 5. Let's see here. Hayden Knutson finishes with 4. Ashlyn Copel with 40 big points for Wagner. She was, in that second half, she was 9 for 9 from the free throw line. The only one to shoot free throws in that second half. And then Clara Sokup finishes with a basket for the Red Raiders. For Winter, Kylie Sokshin with 9 points, Livy Otis with 5 points, Lily Barfus with 2 points, and Peyton Sargent with 8 points to round out the scoring for the Lady Warriors. Winter was 4. Looks like Winter was only, if my counting is right here, they were only 3 of 12 from the free throw line for the afternoon. So a lot of points left there at the free throw line for the Lady Warriors. Just a tough team in Wagner. They bring back so much experience. Winter's a lot of youth out there playing, and congratulations to Wagner. They should have a very nice season, and wish them the best of luck. Of course, Winter Wagner boys game will be made up a week from Saturday here at the Winter Armory on the 10th. So don't forget Friday, doubleheader action in Parkston. That'll be brought to you by the Trojan Sports Live crew. And Saturday, wrestling, correct, Jody, at McCook Central Montrose, that big tournament. What's that? Reagan Weber Reagan Weber on the call for that wrestling tournament. Probably starts 9, 10 o'clock. That'll be on the MCM Cougars Live YouTube page. You can catch that all day Saturday, and then I'll have action from Presho as the Lady Warriors will take on White River, and the boys will take on Lower Brule in the Sacred Hoops Classic. Those are 2 games that were added to the schedule here to add a couple more games to our schedule. So that'll wrap it up here from the Winter Armory. We will talk to you again next year. Wish everybody a Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you again on Saturday.